Okay, by the way, look at Adani green surge, 7.5%. Numbers today, stocks up about 7.5%. The surge has happened in the last half an hour or so. The other one is Tata Motors DVR. So not just the basic share, the plain share, but even the DVR is up and away, 6% on the higher side. I think we are down to the last couple of minutes, so let's start recapping what has been another resilient day, strong day. The reason we say that is that you have to constantly contrast the Indian screen with what's happened around the world, with many of the European markets still down 1.5% to about 2%, Wall Street under pressure, all of Asia selling off. But then we've had a buy on dips play out yet again. And this, by the way, despite a lot of selling in the banking side of the market, because the bank Nifty is ending with a cut of almost 1%. So banks are a problem, but then there are other pockets of the market which have seen plenty of traction. So Tata Motors, as I was just mentioning, is the leader on the Nifty, 6% higher. ONGC is keeping it good company. ONGC up about 5%. BPCL also from the PSU space about 4% higher. L&T's numbers have been very well received by the market. Almost 3% up on L&T as we are actually almost 3% up on L&T as we're closing out. Kotak Mahindra Bank and HDFC Bank have tried to mitigate the huge downside pressure that Axis has exerted on the index today. So these are the ones which have tried to sort of counterbalance to an extent. And we've had some buying on tech names, TCS, by the way. Let's look at TCS, check out Wipro as well, some green over there, 1.5% higher. Not so on Infosys, but TCS and Wipro, they have been gainers on the upside. But guys, I guess, Axis remains a big watch point now. ICICI Bank, let's see what it says. But yeah, from the large cap space, maybe probably the most disappointing earning in the last 24 hours.
Absolutely, no doubt about it. And, just what I think we're just a minute away still from the market close. And it's going to be a flattish kind of look at that. I mean, the sensex is down 70, the Nifty is up about 1.6, 1.7%. We'll have, of course, Tech Mahindra numbers also in the next 1 hour or so. Actually, maybe in the next 30 minutes. And that's the one to watch out for as we come back tomorrow. Tomorrow, I think we'll also have numbers from Emphasis. And of course, going into the weekend, there'll be ICICI Bank, etc. So yeah, I mean, lots of earnings to really track, but more the number of disappointments clearly a lot longer as compared to, there's no real stamp. By this time in the earnings season, you have one or two really blowout numbers. Do we have a few? I'm not sure.
Show clearly really. Nestle, nothing today. I mean, barring Jyoti, even Jyoti is not a large stock, barring Jyoti, which was
SBI Life is a pretty decent set of numbers.
The insurers, they've been doing a good job.
Insurance companies have reported good numbers.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Okay, so I think it's a wrap on this edition of Closing Bell here from all of us. Goodbye. Thank you very much for staying with us. But there is market forward. Rima and I'll take that forward in just a bit.